Hey everybody, this is me, Lance Meister from Gray Fox Games, and I wanted to take a few minutes of your day here to talk to you about theme when it comes to board games. When I got into the board game hobby many years ago now, I was a deeply thematic gamer, and while I will play the occasional Euro where I think the theme doesn't really hit really well for me, I have continued on to be a heavily thematic gamer. Most of the games that I play are something that either has an IP or something that has a very recognizable basis, be it horror or be it Vikings or be it space or something along those lines, something that will tell me a narrative, tell me a story where I can draw upon all my previous experiences from those genres and apply them to the game that I'm playing. I mean, how many times has that happened to you where, say, you're playing a game of, well, let's just say Last Light. You're playing a game of Last Light. You get a really critical roll that allows you to blow up your enemy's spaceships because you got some burst actions, and all of a sudden you start thinking about that scene from Last Starfighter with the Death Blossom and the one little ship that destroys tons of other ships at that moment. So, saying that, I mean, I don't know why it is the theme really matters that much to me. I don't know why it just really hits really well. I think it's one of those things where if board games, in a nutshell, are puzzles, puzzles that you have to determine the best process in which to find the answer to that puzzle. Usually it's beating everybody else that you're playing, but depending upon the game, it can be something different, of course. I find figuring out puzzles to be way more interesting if I have some sort of narrative, some sort of, for lack of a better term, skin in the game. Uh, my wife really enjoys put puzzles together. I enjoy it for about 15 minutes and then I'm bored to tears because I there's just nothing to it for me. There's nothing to the process of finding that one little piece of blue that has the shed door that also has the wing of the ostrich that's flying overhead and finding that perfect spot. I understand why people enjoy it. I just it doesn't hit for me. That leads me to this whole process of that I find the theme of the game to almost be as important as the mechanisms of the game as well. I think that poor theme can sink a game with really bad mechanisms, just like really bad mechanisms can sink a game with really good theme. Anyway, I know that isn't really mind shattering or anything like that, but I wanted to like just throw that out there in the hopes that maybe this would make provoke your thoughts as to whether or not the theme of a board game matters to you. And if it does matter to you, what level does it matter to you? I mean, does it have to be something that you're very well acquainted with, or is it something that as long as you have some tertiary knowledge of it, that's fine. You can still enjoy it. Or is it the theme can be anything you want it to be as long as the game is actually good. I'd love to hear your responses and let me know what you think. Post those below. And if you have any things that you think you'd like me to ask or want to ask me about as far as either the board game hobby, Gray Fox Games, or anything at all, let me know that as well. And maybe the next video will be about that. All right. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. We'll talk to you soon.